Rethinking American history. Did you know that Black history goes way beyond what we've been taught? Conventional history says Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492 and that the first Black people arrived as enslaved Africans through the transatlantic slave trade in the 16th century. But here's the twist. None of that is the full truth. Recent research has uncovered something extraordinary. Black people were in the Americas over 1,000 years before Columbus ever set foot there. Yes, you heard that right. More than a millennium earlier. The evidence is compelling, and it challenges everything we thought we knew. Feeling surprised? Don't be. History has a way of hiding the truth, and today, we're peeling back the layers. In this video, we're diving deep into the untold stories and exploring the real legacy of Black people in the Americas. Who were they? How did they get here? And why has this story been kept in the shadows? Stick around as we uncover the truth about the original lords of the Americas. This is a journey you won't want to miss. African maritime expertise. Question arises: how did Africans manage to cross the vast Atlantic Ocean? The answer lies in their advanced maritime skills and shipbuilding technologies. Ancient Africans were exceptional sailors, with a deep understanding of navigation and ocean currents. As early as 2000 BCE, West African mariners were using papyrus vessels to explore the Atlantic. These ships, some of which were capable of traveling 100 miles per day, were well suited for long-distance voyages across open waters. Historian Amir H. Jamal has documented evidence suggesting that West African sailors regularly crossed the Atlantic long before Europeans. These explorers used the natural ocean currents to guide their routes, demonstrating sophisticated knowledge of the sea. One of the most remarkable stories of African exploration is that of King Abubakar II of Mali, who abdicated his throne in 1311 to lead a massive expedition across the Atlantic. Abubakar sent out 200 ships filled with men, trade goods, crops, and animals, showcasing the ambition and skill of African navigators. This voyage occurred nearly 200 years before Columbus set sail. To test the feasibility of such journeys, modern researchers have reconstructed ancient African vessels and used them to cross the Atlantic. These experiments have consistently shown that these boats, built without modern technology, were sturdy enough to withstand the harsh conditions of the open ocean. This evidence challenges the Eurocentric narrative that long-distance seafaring was a uniquely European achievement. The Olmec civilization, a testament to African influence. The Olmec civilization, which flourished in Mesoamerica between 1200 BCE and 400 BCE, offers some of the most compelling evidence of African influence in the Americas. Widely regarded as the mother culture of Mexico, the Olmecs were known for their monumental stone sculptures, including colossal heads that bear unmistakable African features. These heads, some of which weigh more than 40 tons, depict individuals with broad noses, full lips, and helmet-like headgear. When the first of these heads was discovered in Veracruz in 1862, archaeologist José Melgar remarked on their distinctly Ethiopic features, suggesting an African origin. The Olmecs were more than just master sculptors. They were also cultural innovators who introduced written language, advanced mathematics, and astronomy to Mesoamerica. Their influence can be seen in the civilizations that followed, such as the Maya and Aztecs, who adopted many of the Olmecs' cultural and technological advancements. The presence of African features in Olmec art and the advanced nature of their society suggest a strong connection to African civilizations. Egyptian artifacts and connections. The influence of African civilizations in the Americas extends beyond the Olmec culture. Egyptian artifacts have been found across North America, further strengthening the case for pre-Columbian African exploration. For example, Algonquin writings on the East Coast resemble Egyptian hieroglyphs, and relics found in the Grand Canyon exhibit distinctly Egyptian characteristics. One of the most fascinating discoveries involves traces of cocaine and nicotine, plants native to the Americas, found in ancient Egyptian mummies. German toxicologist Svetlana Balabanova concluded that these substances could only have reached Egypt through transatlantic trade. Religious and architectural similarities also support the idea of African influence in the Americas. Wall paintings in Jalisco, Mexico, depict rituals that closely resemble ancient Egyptian ceremonies. Central American pyramids, such as those built by the Olmecs, share striking similarities with Egyptian pyramids, including their precise alignment with celestial bodies. These parallels suggest a shared architectural and cultural tradition. Archaeological discoveries and evidence. Archaeological discoveries provide further evidence of African presence in the Americas. In the U.S. Virgin Islands, 2 African skeletons were unearthed and dated to approximately 1250 CE. Similar remains have been found in Central and South America, with skulls and skeletons displaying distinctly African features. Cultural artifacts also point to African influence. For example, the pyramids built by the Olmecs reflect architectural knowledge that appears to have been brought over by African explorers. Unlike Egyptian pyramids, which show a gradual evolution in design, Mesoamerican pyramids appear to have been constructed using advanced techniques from their inception. This suggests that their builders already possessed a sophisticated understanding of architecture. Cultural exchange and influence. Cultural exchange between Africans and Native Americans is evident in many aspects of life, including religion, art, and agriculture. For instance, several Native American deities, such as Quetzalcoatl and Ecoatl, are depicted with African features, reflecting the reverence indigenous peoples had for African explorers. Additionally, botanical evidence supports the idea of transatlantic contact. Crops native to Africa, such as yams, bananas, and cotton, were found in the Americas, while American crops like maize and tobacco appeared in Africa. These exchanges highlight the interconnectedness of early civilizations and the role Africans played in bridging continents. Marginalized contributions. Despite overwhelming evidence of African exploration and influence in the Americas, mainstream history has largely ignored or marginalized these contributions. This erasure can be attributed to centuries of racial prejudice, which has portrayed Africans as passive participants in history rather than active innovators. By recognizing the achievements of African explorers, we challenge these outdated narratives and gain a more accurate understanding of history. Africans were not just enslaved laborers, they were pioneers who shaped the cultural and technological foundations of the Americas. From the pyramids of Mexico to the mounds of North America, their contributions are undeniable. Yet, institutional racism has obscured these stories, depriving us of a fuller appreciation of the diverse roots of American civilization. The Native American Mounds. One of the most enduring legacies of African influence in the Americas is the Native American mounds. Found in 41 states across the U.S., these structures resemble the pyramids of Africa in both design and construction. The Cahokia Mounds in Illinois, for example, are nearly as large as the Great Pyramids of Egypt. These mounds reflect the architectural and cultural knowledge that Africans brought to the Americas and serve as a testament to the ingenuity of early African explorers. Conclusion. Traditional narrative of Columbus discovering America is incomplete and misleading. Africans were present in the Americas thousands of years before European colonization, leaving an indelible mark on its history and culture. By acknowledging this history, we can move beyond Eurocentric perspectives and celebrate the diverse roots of American civilization. Recognizing the achievements of African explorers is not just about correcting historical inaccuracies. It is about honoring the resilience, ingenuity, and contributions of Black people throughout history. As more evidence emerges, it becomes clear that the history of Africans in the Americas is not merely a story of survival, but a testament to human creativity and connection across continents. By rewriting the narrative, we gain a fuller understanding of our shared past and a richer appreciation of the complex forces that shape the world we live in today.